Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Hey, let me say this. Thanks to French Quarters Guest Apartments for being our New York City hotel. Let them be your headquarters in New York City. Go to FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. That's FrenchQuartersNY.com to book your next stay. My guest is Andy Daly, and he's on a show called The Review on Comedy Central. And I assume getting good reviews.
It is getting good reviews, yeah.
I
Thank goodness.
that.
Yeah. You make a show about reviewers, they'll give you good reviews.
How many episodes? Now, is the whole? Are you done with the season?
Yeah, we shot it. We actually were done shooting it a year ago.
And it was 9 episodes, you said?
Yeah,
okay.
we were supposed to make 8, but we had so much fun improvising and everything that when we got into editing
it. And they said make 9, good.
No, it was more like, when we were editing it, we were like, we can't cut this down to 8.
You had more.
Yeah, we had more.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was fun.
And then, so what's the vibe? You think it'll be back? I hope so.
I
right?
really don't know. I'm feeling optimistic today. Yeah. A lot of people watched it last night. I'm excited.
Good. Well, it sounds like such an original idea.
Yeah.
And believe me, he's perfect for it. He's perfect for it. Yeah.
It's a great. I mean, this is something that it's your brainchild, I guess.
No, actually, it's based on an Australian series. They did it it was like a weird cult hit down in Australia.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and so Comedy Central saw it and thought of me for it, and I was like, yes, absolutely.
That's flattering.
Yeah. And we kind of reimagined it like really to play into my strengths exactly.
Right.
So it is. It's a very good character, and it's a little bit like the character I played in Eastbound and Down in that he's sort of like he's the Squaresville guy.
Yeah.
That everything is going fine for at first,
that
but not for long.
dynamic between you and Danny McBride.
Danny McBride.
Danny McBride and that is so great, man. It's perfect. Really, like that's one of those your scenes are like you laugh out loud.
Yeah.
The funnest thing about that to me was that it had this arc of like, when you first meet my character, he's like, hey, everything's going great. He's got the beautiful fiance, and he gets to hire his hero to come to his gym. And like gradually he starts to go, hey, what's going on here? Oh no, and then just breaks. He just breaks.
Yeah.
And we definitely decided to do that with Review as well. Like start this character off like, here I am off to do an incredibly important TV show, and eventually it starts to take a toll on him. All these crazy things he's doing.
One of the funnier comedic premises for me, at least, is breaking someone's enthusiasm. You're all going, yeah, this is terrible.
Right, exactly.
Nothing's working the way I wanted it to work.
This is destroying me. Yeah.
We're going to take a call, if you don't mind.
Oh.
Maybe you could comment on some of these people who might comment on the show. Glenn in Florida. Glenn in Florida. Hello. All right.
What happened to Florida?
He said, you know what it says here? Has nice things to say about Mike Buschetti.
Well,
that's what it said.
Oh, really?
I was trying to take a call.
Maybe that's why he said nothing.
Well, maybe he's going to be
That's terrible.
No, listen, maybe I'm just saying maybe that was his intention. I'm not backing him.
No, who knows? He might have been nice.
Maybe he's just being a jerk.
But I think no one else was thinking that until you brought it up.
Now I can't shake it.
I'm sorry.
I think Buschetti would have got away with thinking someone just had a bad connection who wanted to say something nice about him. Now in his head when he goes to bed will be a guy he purposely wanted to F with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, because when people, I don't trust really, really nice people.
Yeah,
why is that?
Right.
No, I don't. I don't really.
Do you know any really, really nice people?
Yeah. I mean, I think they're nice.
Name one. See?
No, I'm just saying, like, super nice people.
You don't know anybody really nice.
No, I'm a native New Yorker, so not really.
I mean, you're from Staten Island. I met your family. They hate you.
Your sister seems really nice,
well,
Mike.
Yeah, everybody's family's nice.
Your sister, and then she secretly pulled me aside and said, I hate Mike.
Yeah, and my brother did. He told me.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Now, Mike has an interesting family life. He lives in the attic of the house he grew up in.
Hey,
no,
just
not grew up in it's like on a dead end block. It's like the Russian protection program. I feel like I'm living in over there.
I didn't know anything about that. He just expanded on the story.
That's all brand new.
The Russian protection program.
It's like in a dead end block. Nobody really speaks English there,
Like a haunted house?
Oh, my God. That's terrible. It sounds like
I don't speak Russian.
It sounds like a series.
Wow, that's really bizarre what you just said.
No,
Mike.
but he has a mother who's a saint. Mm-hmm. He lives at home with her. Mike's 52. He has 2 brothers who live at home with her. They're 48.
Okay.
Then there's a dog who belongs to his sister who's 46.
She lives there
and she
also.
No,
she lives
there
with her husband who's there with a dog. The mother does all the laundry, cooks all the food.
I buy the food.
No, you
buy them.
don't.
I do.
He tries to make it believe like he supports them.
No,
Is this a gigantic house?
it is. It's like it's 3 stories, but
All right.
No, it's more stories than that.
A lot of stories in that house.
No, I think I don't. Could it put it this way, Andrew?
Yes.
Is there a house big enough for what I just described?
No, you're right. There is not. That's a good point. There's no such thing. It would have to be like a multi-house compound, and it isn't that.
My mom screams a lot, Andrew, so I just like staying upstairs.
She
And
screams a lot.
every 3 months, she
Imagine
cleans
that.
out Mike's bedroom in the attic, and there's like plates and forks underneath the bed.
Yeah.
It's very tidy now. I made sure.
It's hard to carry things down from the attic. I get it.
It
Is
is.
it one of those
3
things? Do you have to
stories.
pull a string to get the
Oh,
staircase to come
Yeah,
down
no,
out of the
he
hatch
has. He
and the
pulls stuff
ceiling?
up. He pulls food up on a rope.
My mom used to bother me, Andrew, right? So my brother used to sneak me a sandwich up on a rope to like the 2nd floor, you know.
Sandwich.
He'd keep me downstairs doing rosaries all day, you know.
Could
what
you
I mean?
imagine a more pathetic thing than someone tying a tuna sandwich on a rope, and then he pulls it up?
No, that's like that's Little Rascal stuff.
No, he would.
This is Little Rascals material.
He'd say,
Yeah.
he'd say to us, teach me how to pray the rosary a little better, and you know, the other guy would be bringing me a sandwich up. We got to, you know.
This part about the rosary, I don't understand. I'll be honest.
No,
This
well,
part of the story is not
I
making
think
sense.
he
I mean-
used the rosary to
Okay.
tie the sandwich.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that it?
Well, while he was doing the rosary downstairs, he was sneaking. The other brother was sneaking a sandwich up to me.
Okay.
So you use the rosary beads as a
That's sacrilege,
That's a
a
dodge.
distraction.
Not really,
You
I'm not-
distract your mother by telling her to teach you the rosary
No,
while your brother
I put the blame on them.
why them?
Let God deal with them, not me.
sacrilegious.
Like your mother's saying the act of contrition, your brothers are sticking up a prosciutto and melon sandwich. That's terrible. Well, I mean, do you have your family all still in Jersey?
Yeah, my whole family's in Jersey.
Do they visit you in LA a lot? Do they like it out there?
Yeah, my mom and dad come out to visit. Yeah, they love it.
They do, yeah, it's hard to, especially if you're older. It's hard to go out there and then not want to like call a realtor or something.
I know. Yeah,
It
it's
is
nice.
easy living.
It's easy living. Yeah. Yeah.
And where do you shoot the show?
We just shot it all around. It was on location. There was no set place. We were up at
You didn't
Santa
have
Clarita
offices
lot.
or-
Yeah, we did. We rode it at the lot. You know, Santa Monica and Haya and La Brea or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an old place, and we just shot it all around.
Yeah, that's more fun too.
I think so. Yeah, every
Yeah.
day is different. Yeah.
How old are your daughters?
I got one is going to be 7 soon, and the other one's going to be 2 very soon.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I know.
Does a 7-year-old, does she recognize dad is on television? right
Yeah,
now?
she's starting to get it. Well, you know, I was in Yogi Bear, and I took her to see that, and she didn't make it too far because it got a little scary, and it was in 3D, and
Yeah,
so
some of these kids things they really are making them kind of nutty.
it's too intense. I think it, and plus, movie theaters are like these fully immersive experiences where the seats shake with
Yeah.
the bass and the soundtrack.
It's
and
scary.
Good for adults, not good for kids at all. Like,
Yeah, and it's Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
There's no chance of that not being a kid's thing.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
make it adult-like.
yeah, a little scary. So she made
What
it
did you
about-
do in Yogi Bear?
I was the bad guy.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I'm the mayor that wants to cut down all the trees for greedy purposes.
Boy, what a jerk
Yeah.
off.
Oh, I know. No kid. Well, you know what? I was at a ball pit. I was in a ball pit with my daughter, and some older girl who was a little too old to be in the ball pit, I'll say it, was like, she goes, you wanted to cut down all the trees. And I was like, oh, yeah, I was
Shut
a Yogi
up.
Bear. And then she's like, you're mean. And I stupidly played along with it. I was like, well, the city needed money for the budget, and we cut down the trees. Stupidly, because she's surrounded by balls, and she starts picking them up and throwing them at me. Like, I got pummeled with a bunch of balls. And I'm literally, like, shielding myself, going, I'm just an actor. I'm just I didn't mean, I'm just
So
a
you
regular
started
guy."
like doing improv with this girl.
Yeah, I was like,
You got into character.
yeah, she'll get a kick out of this and play along a little bit. It's like she's in the movie, and then I start getting hit with rubber balls.
The city needed money, so we cut down the tree.
I got right into character. You know,
That's hard. I wonder. So did he see the whole movie to where he knows you're the villain?
that kid.
I mean, the girl.
my daughter.
Your daughter.
No, I don't think she does know that I'm the villain. Come to
I'm
think
saying,
of
I
it.
wonder how a kid would react to that if it's a big kids movie. And they realize that
Dad's the
their
bad
dad's
guy.
the bad guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think she did stick with the movie long enough to figure out that I was the bad guy.
They might have a
She
weird
knows I was the
reaction.
mayor. Yeah, I'm the
Okay.
mayor. She's like, you're the mayor in Yogi Bear. And a lot of her friends have seen it now, so they talk to her about it. So
Oh, okay.
she feels pretty cool at school.
Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
know.
That's a
Well,
big deal.
I just wonder if, like, if you're the bad guy in a movie, what you know? She sounds like Is she a bright kid, your kid?
Yeah, she's a smart kid, and she now like she wants to be an actor. You know, which is like
Well, that's the thing. You realize I have a buddy doing this too. He's from Jersey as well. Like you're raising California girl. Like,
I know.
It's so different, you know. And it's kind of the Valley. You're raising Valley girls. Does that freak you out a little bit?
Yeah, it sure does.
It does, right?
Absolutely. I know it's real weird. Bill Murray said a thing. This is very different, but he was like, growing up, I hated all the rich kids, and now I'm raising a bunch of them.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And I'm not raising rich kids, but I definitely am raising kids in
better
in
off
and
than
around
you are.
show business. Yeah.
Does that make you aggravated?
I'm jealous of my kids.
Like if I ever have a kid and he's better off than I am in any way, I'll be like, that's why I'm trying to lose all my money first.
It's a great plan. Yeah, do that before you have kids. Absolutely.
Is your 7-year-old a dramatic girl? Like, is she acting at family events? Is she singing songs, dancing?
She loves to get everybody's attention. Yeah. And it's that kid thing of like getting everybody's attention and then sort of not really having a plan for what to do next.
Exactly. We have the
hard.
same thing at our house.
What do you mean? Like
We have a
did they get the-
7-year-old and a girl that just turned 3.
So now that everyone's looking at them and then they don't know what to do.
There's a lot of like, we're gonna put on a show. Everybody gather around. We're gonna put on a show, and then that's all the show that they figured out. And then from that point forward, like I'm thinking to myself, this should really have been billed as an open rehearsal more than a show.
Well, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it really is. It's hard to do. Wow. Well, listen, Ann, I appreciate you coming by, man.
Thanks.
I wish you nothing but the best with this. Again, the show's The Review, and it's on Comedy Central. Look, it's good seeing you, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Try to get together once every 12 years or something.
I can schedule that.
When are you going home?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, back to
And so now the third episode is about to air?
The third episode airs this upcoming Thursday. And this is actually the one that's like, I think 4 different reviewers have said there will be no funnier half hour of television in 2014 than the third episode of this show.
Oh, that's
Really?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's great.
The
All
third
right.
episode they
10
love.
p.m. Thursday.
10 p.m. Thursday.
Well, wait till you see the next half hour of this show. Stick around.
All right.
No, I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Listen, Andy, thanks, man, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Andy Daly, back into it.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.